The warmest of welcomes to you. We await the conclusion of the pre-game formalities. The teams then?
Dewa United.
Against Persis. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
And now the lineups for the game. And we're underway. Ugo Gomez. Altaf. Yamamoto. Altaf. Yamamoto. Altaf. Now the pass. Yamamoto hoists it high. Keeper's ball. Graver pumps it upfield. Tries a through ball. Taisei. Oh, well intercepted. Really alert to the danger. Altaf. That's the throw. Hankal. Mesidoro. Nico. Alex Martins. Passes it through. It's come loose. No, poor contact, nothing on the shot. They've played it short. A chance! He's scored!
Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that instance.
Dewa United.
Grab an early lead. Good start. Graver. Spoon forward. Looks like a good ball through. Some astute defending to ensure they got no further. Paris. And it's risky. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Out wide to the right. Ugo Gomez. Looks to slip it through. He's got it, and he's got time. Goes for goal! Oh, he's really drilled it.
I actually like to see that in shots at goal when there's a noticeable effort to get over the ball and keep it down.
Irfan. The ball has crossed the line and it's a throw. Well played, he saw that coming. Mesidoro.
Dewa United.
Have hit the front early, a foothold in the game.
What a good start to the game. I think they're
That's an untidy challenge, free kick given. Paris. They scored inside the first 10 minutes to give them a 1-0 lead. Loose ball, who's going to get there? Hugo Gomez. First quarter of an hour gone. Hugo Gomez. So what now? He's made sure that that won't get through. Yamamoto. Risky. Irfan. Yamamoto. Played out to the right. With a delicate ball. Persis have a free kick. They've managed to get it away. Gave it a go, but off target.
Well, that's understandable because they haven't found it easy against this defence, and shooting from that sort of range, it's not the answer.
Nico. Hugo Gomez. Mesidoro pushes it out wide. Hugo Gomez. Alex Martins with the ball through. Danger averted for now. And that's a throw-in. Mesidoro. Alex Martins. Dinks one in. Surely a shot. Gets good distance on it. Braver. Taisei into the channel. Can he finish? Well, the ball's come loose and the chase is on. Turns and goes back. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. Was always going to be the keepers. Tries a through ball. And they've got it back as soon as they gave it away. Well positioned to make that interception. Hugo Gomez. Very nearly half an hour gone here. Looks like a good ball through. And he's there to hoof it away. Angel. Mesidoro. Lobs it in gently. Aldaf. Mesidoro. Plays it out to the flank. And it's the goalkeepers to claim. Aldaf. Yamamoto. Aldaf. Played out to the wing. Lovely bit of skill. He's making good use of his strength there, just refuses to be out-muscled. Alex Martins tries lifting it over. Looks to slip it through. Alex Martins plays a clever pass. None shall pass, that's the message there. Irfan. Hit long and direct. Paris. Aldaf.
Dewa United.
Looking odds-on to go in at the break with their advantage intact. And he's onside! Nico. And it's Graver.
Dewa United.
Are leading with half-time drawing close. It's a long forward pass. Mesidoro hurtles into the tackle. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Battles to win it back. Vatari. Braver. Vatari. Mesidoro. Vatari. Braver. Taisei. Mesidoro. Now the pass. No complaints about that challenge. Robust but fair. Paris. There's the whistle for half-time.
Well, that certainly pleased the fans, and the players are definitely happy with that scoreline. The question is now, can they protect it?
Dewa United.
Go in at half-time with a slender one-goal lead.
Dewa United.
A one-goal lead into the second half. And he's made certain that won't get through. Paris. Risky. Pumps it forwards. It's a throw-in. Oh, glorious footwork! Oh, great save, real class.
The keeper has shown great concentration there. I think his anticipation pretty much did the trick for him.
Hugo Gomez. Mesidoro. Braver. Goes wide. Now here's the through ball. And he's got the ball glued to his feet. Spreads it wide. Risky. Paris. Risky. It's a good-looking cross.
That was just asking too much of his teammates by playing it in so early.
Hugo Gomez. Nico. And it's Alex Martins. Hugo Gomez. Cuts it out. Yamamoto. Risky.
Persis have opted to really stretch the game now.
Yeah, that's pretty evident, but what's their thinking?
It looks as if the opposition are happy to defend the width of the 18-yard box, trying to remove that compactness.
Passes it through. Now here's the through ball. Out of play for a throw. Oh, nice touch, that's beautiful. And that's been repelled. How about it? Keeper's not concerned by that.
Look, they haven't had that many shooting opportunities against this defence, but along with some patience now, they need to find a bit more invention and craft.
Braver, who's going to make this theirs? That's the sort of defending that is going to upset the opposition. It already has, actually.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
Hankal. Hugo Gomez.
Dewa United.
Just about have their noses in front. It is the slenderest of leads. Tries to stroke it through. Braver. Taisei. Braver. Looks like a good ball through. And it's Alex Martins. Taisei. It's a very good battle there, terrific to watch. Gets it back. Deftly done. No way through there. Alex Martins. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, this lead is beginning to look a little delicate. I'd rather see them show the ambition and adventure to go further ahead. But it seems as if they've settled for a riskier approach now to defend this.
challenge, but well within the laws. Some good work on the right flank. Now, what's next? Looking cross-field, changing the point of attack. Lofted into the middle. Ball's loose, who's getting there? Hugo Gomez. And it's Alex Martins. Did well to step in there, that was more than necessary. Tries a through ball. Fired in. Hugo Gomez tries to get it forward quickly. Looks to thread it through. It's gone out for a throw-in. Aimed long and direct. That'll be a throw-in. Alex Martins. Now the pass. Taisei. It's a loose ball. Passes it through. Aldaf. And it's Alex Martins. Yamamoto.
Dewa United.
That's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. Tries a header! He can get that clear.
Well, I think it's that time when you have to commit numbers forward in hope of grabbing an equaliser. I mean, defenders need to take that risk too now.
Chance to shoot! Terrific from Gomez! A two-goal cushion, and it's looking safe!
Gomez just stayed on the right side of the defender there. I thought he showed wonderful patience, great experience to just make sure he didn't drift offside, and I just thought all round it was very intelligent play.
Dewa United.
Get themselves a two-goal cushion. Looks to slip it through. Taisei! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
And if they don't get the job done from here, he'll look back on that moment and know he should have made it a 3-goal cushion. Should have finished things off.
Risky. Hankalo. Braver. Vatari. Braver. Forward it goes. Tries a through ball. The shot's on! Paris looks to slip it through. Referee's given a throw. There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
Well, you have to feel a little for the player being taken off here. I think he's been made the scapegoat after that, but I guess something had to be done. I suppose it did need a little change. This defence just doesn't trust itself to play a higher line.
Frightened of people getting in behind.
Yeah, absolutely. It just opens up the opportunity of not only strikers getting behind, but the runners from midfield too.
Braver knocks it towards the front. Lovely feet. Boots it upfield. Keeps everyone guessing. Out for a throw. Persis have a sub ready to come on.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Oh, real chance! Good clearance and very necessary. Persis look as though they're about to make a change.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Shutantotan. Vatari. That's not going to make it. That'll be a throw. Risky. Pumps it upfield. Now the pass. Who's going to make this theirs? Ugo Gomez. Mesidoro. Passes it through. Vatari. Paris. Risky. What a throw in. Looks like a good ball through. Chance to squeeze it through. No, not quite. And that's that. Well, the manager heads down the tunnel, swathed in satisfaction. His team have carried out his instructions to the word, and they have got their win. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
I think it's all about setting the right tone at the start of a match, and if you can back that up with an early goal, it just energises everybody, the whole performance, and I think they were certainly more fluid as a result of the early goal.
That's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me, and to wish you all a very good evening.